Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more FTL Faster Than Light Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where right now it looks like we have a good ship, it smells like we have a good ship. But today we are on the breakup because I am so tired of screwing up with the Linnaeus B, and I think two flat cannons, a pike beam, and a chain laser, along with all this other goodies, is a good way to say, you know what, F it, this could actually be a successful run. So I have gotten some good gear, I did have a pretty good store, I have a very fantastic, just attacky layout, but my first goal is probably, well, let's see here, I have a few options that I need to do. I do have 70 scrap, and I probably would be very prudent. As much as I'd like to save scrap for other things, I'm not going to be doing anything else other than upgrading my ship or getting better equipment. I may get sensors. Probably not going to be boarding. Who knows? So getting 2 power is very nice. Did not do that at the end of the last fight, so that gives us extra dodge, extra evade. And from here on out, it's pretty much going to be farming ships and ship investment in this run. So we're going to see if we can make it to the last stand and actually succeed where I have failed previously. This is going to be a good fight because they have, let's see here. I don't quite need to hit these guys, but I'm going to just because I can in the shields, and I should be able to take out their weapons without too much problem here. So they're slugs, so I can't mind control them, but I am going to be able to get the flat cannons to go with the pike beam here in just a second, which would be fantastic. That is a 2-shot heavy laser, which amazingly that's the thing that went out first. Not what I expected at all. But wow, the glaive beam is still up. That was a little bit surprising. Alright, well, let's see if we can flak it this time. And this is where having the chain laser will be really nice later on, just because that'll give me an opportunity to keep the pressure up with these shots fired. But you can see how, like butter, I'm slicing through these ships. I need scrap, so I'm not going to let them surrender. I know it's in the Slug Nebulae, but I've already, I believe, had the event for getting the quest. And I do have a slug crew member, so I can actually do it. It's probably better if I, well, it'd be ideal if I didn't have to jump through that node twice, but we're going to go, I guess, up here, then down below just to see what we can get. Probably not an ion storm. I don't know why I say that. Well, because I have long-range scanners. So we'll see if we can get into any other good fights or good events. You detect multiple ships running around in max report visibility, but you can't see anything in the thick nebula. Let's get closer. And you find a slug cruiser and a rock ship and a standoff, both weapons armed and ready to fight. You can intervene before things get out of hand. Hail and see what's wrong. So here is the paying debts thing again. And I'm not going to pay anybody's debts here. I'm just going to demand the rock pays it and the slugs go away. Maybe paying the debts is the better option here. Another store. I don't know if that store is going to have a lot. We are going to get into this fight and that fight at least. Could be some good things. It just kind of depends. I'd rather spend scrap on my ship here. So intruders on board. They're going to take a look at my medical unit. As he signs off, your system shuts off and the crew teleports forward to the nearby station. They don't look like engineers, so I can have my clone bay. I can counter-hack their clone bay. They only have 2 shields and not a lot here, so I might as well. And we undo the damage here, so they're in my weapons room. A little annoying, but it could be worse. It's just 2 slugs. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll let them do their thing. He's just gonna go through there for a while. So I can't hack their systems, and I can't mind control, so I'm gonna be double flacking their weapons probably first, and then their shields with the pike beam up here, since these laser shots should be not too much of a threat, but I don't know for sure, because that is quite a healthy amount of laser fire here. So they're in my door room now. Sorry, Mr. Ingy. We are let's go ahead and do a quick swap here. Okay, so there's the Linnaeus again. Did not have my weapons queued like I thought I did. And there's that. Would rather do it like this. And I'm saying a lot of this and that instead of specific details, and I'm not even sure where those slugs are now. But they do have a med bay, so I guess the intruders are dead. Well, that's a bonus. Double flak, pike beam next. So this is just such a devastating combo, which is kind of the idea, is that you want to devastate the other ship. Very poor timing on those flags. So we'll see. Don't need to worry too much about their weapon systems right now. Don't need to worry about the ship too much right now. So 51 scrap, systems return to normal. And the nice thing about that counter hacking is that you actually do not need to use a drone part for it, so bonus there. Now I probably do need to upgrade my oxygen a little bit. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. So it's probably a better idea for me to not go to that store. Let's see, I should be able to get there. Is that 3 jumps away is the question, because I know that's a fight. That's probably an event. That store probably doesn't have a lot for me, although I'm only at 7 fuel. Safer for me just to go up here. Alright. Don't feel fantastic about it, but this way will let me get into an extra ship encounter without having to deal with the rebel fleet. So my sensors don't pick up shit because I don't have sensors. So that's a lot of beams and a burst laser too. Actually a pretty substantial threat, but we are going to hack the shields. And I guess I could board these guys. That's not a terrible option here, but I just don't want those weapons to fire constantly. But maybe I'll board these jokers this time around. Don't need the mind control here. Well, I'll let the double flags fire first. It would help if I actually hack the shields, though. Okay, so burst laser's going to fire. Let's go ahead and teleport into here first. So the burst laser's gone. Their weapons can no longer harm me. And they're not going to be... It's not like they're going to be auto-repairing or anything. So it's not like they're going to be auto-repairing or anything. So get in here, and unfortunately I can't go into there without going into another room. So these guys can get some precious, precious combat experience. Knocking things down, and I guess in the meantime we can just talk about the weather. Alright, so I want them to take down one other system here. Because they do get combat experience for every health bar that they take down. And I don't like that burst laser 2 reactivating, so we'll take that down too. Good enough. Alright, so wait for everything to come back online. Like I said, it's a little bit of a slow fight, but it is worth it. Hack for funsies. Because that's... What else are you going to do here? So Layla taking a little bit of damage, but I haven't been boarding that much. And I'd like to think that... I do have a transporter. I might as well use it for opportunities like this. So you can't run anywhere. And Layla is our point person again. So I hope you don't die, Layla. Layla might die, but of course I have a clone base, so we don't know. So no materials, no life signs. Strip it of useful materials. Easy peasy. 162, and we're at the exit. Now, I am hoarding scrap a little bit at this point. I know. And there's nothing here. I kind of want to see... Okay, so another slug-controlled nebula. So we're just in all kinds of nebulas. This is kind of the run I needed last time. We're at 3 fuel, which is a little harsh. But hopefully I can get into enough fights to where that's not an issue. So, 180 scrap for extra things. 170 something, 165 scrap for upgrading my weapons. So we'll do that. Well, we'll do that after the next jump, I guess. Because I do need to save some scrap in case there's a store up here. I hope I can get fuel if they... Maybe I will accept surrender if they do offer it this time. So it's here. They're trying to get my oxygen production. I'm going to need to hack their shields, so we're going to just deal with that. Alright, so hacking commence. And we will flackety-flack at the appropriate time. I think this is appropriate enough. And pike beam is going to go like this. There we go. Alright, so one weapon down. Their beams are not getting through to me. There's already so little air on this ship anyway. Now, I could try and fire multiple flaks here, but this time I'd rather synchronize them with my pike beam if possible. Just to try and get that extra damage in there. And I'll be able to hack next time. So, did I actually get halberd beamed? Maybe I did take a damage. Interesting. Alright, well, we are going to need to hack this time to end this fight. Level 2 oxygen, I guess, is going to be one of my upgrades that's happening in just a second. Okay, so 2 down. Oh my gosh, I could have actually piked there. I'm dumb. Okay, well, let's end this now. This time I'm going for max room damage. As we're down to critical oxygen. 4 damage hopefully is enough. I can't see a better way to get damage here. So yeah, that'll do. You're dead. Oxygen's going to be back online in just a second. 40 scrap, no missiles, or no fuel. So let's go ahead. No stores, but there is another fight that we need. Oxygen's going to go up. You're going to go up. And that means I will be able to put my resources to this as needed in just a little bit. But right now, the more important thing to me is that I'll be able to hopefully get max shields and max hacking by the time this is all said and done. But I do want my oxygen to regenerate just a little bit here, because if it doesn't, and it's a little dicey to sort of figure out what's the oxygen level like on my ship. Since there is, I don't know, so many rooms where air is vented, we're going to say 50% oxygen is good enough. We're just going to try and avoid fights as much as, or we're going to try and avoid the rebel fleet as much as possible. Slug ship or rogue suspect your approaches. He sees your Federation. He thinks it's better to sneak attack. Fires everything he has, but does he have a weapon pre-igniter? No, but he does have ion stuff. Still going to be better probably to hack whatever that is. The shields. Just because I should be able to take down the weapons here momentarily. So notice my mind control's not getting a ton of work in, but it's doing enough. But I really, really, really need to take this stuff down in just a second. Alright, so what do we do here? Probably for the piloting this time. So halberd beam. Oh, what? Okay, first off, I'm dumb for not putting that guy back in the appropriate room. Second, chain laser's on the offline, but it did get one shot off. So halberd beam's off. Their FTL is charging. I think I still have a jammer. I can't remember for certain. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go like this. Jump imminent. Can we stop it? I don't know if I can. And that's a little annoying. FTL delayed. I'm gonna let him live. Just because I don't want to lose him and I need fuel, and I got fuel. Yay! Alright. So there's two stores as well. I guess I'm going to go to this store and try and maximize. I'm not even going to worry about the other store because I want to get into more fights. Once again, now I do definitely have enough fuel to make it through, and I can invest in my ship a little bit more. Let's attack the ship. I'm not too concerned, although they are hacking me. So do I need to counter-hack their weapon system? They're hacking my engines, which is going to suck for missiles. We'll hack their shields and just burn it down that way. Because if they do charge stuff up... Oh, well, wait a minute. We may not be doing the hack thing right now, and it would help if I actually, I don't know, had my chain laser firing. So we'll get all these going, and... Wow, that's on fire. Okay. We may need to power the clone bay here. Because I'm pretty sure with that fire going on that Lewin T is just going to die. He's not going to be able to make it out in time. Probably. Probably. See how this goes. Is that max damage? That's max damage. Alright. Let's do it. Didn't get them all. That's a shame. Alright, but I got something down. So we'll get this all going. The next time is suddenly things are not looking so rosy and warm, but I am going to have enough scrap to make some pretty decent repairs. So T's going to die here. Too bad. Alright, so flackety flack. Wow, their shields are really coming up fast this time. So there's another missile. Wow, they're just missiling the crap out of my engines. Let's turn off the air. Let's actually make sure that our clone bay has air, so I guess I need to turn the air back on. So we're not dodging anything anymore, which is unfortunate, but I have to make do with what we can. I could try and board them, but it looks like they have so much repair going on. Is my hacking up yet? It's not. Okay. So we're just going to need to pike beam here. Okay, so they're just firing on me like it's nothing now. Okay. Can I take them out this time? Maybe. They're trying to run away. They're offering surrender. I'm not going to accept that the pike beam will kill them. Alright, so fire everywhere. But we'll be okay. Now I did lose some poor engine experience there, and maybe he's not the best person to have on the engines, but he's the one with the most experience. Wow, that is going really fast. That is spreading really quickly. I guess it's because it's just trying to run away from the places that don't have air. I don't know. But we do need to do some of our own repairs for these systems. Let's get 202 back in here. And who are we going to send in to repair? The whole repair team. Everybody gets to repair. Notch is our now master pilot. So let's just go ahead. Probably a good idea to jump to a store. Just to get some fuel, just to get some repairs, because I don't want to get in another fight like that and lose it. Alright, backup battery, not bad. Scrap recovery arm. Is this the point where I sell the scrap recovery arm? This is probably the last store, so probably good enough of time as I need to sell it. I have to get into a lot of fights to make 25 scrap off of that. Could get a Zoltan, probably better to send it on a ship. Recharge booster, not so great. Those are really expensive repairs. I only need to do a few. Buy some fuel here. How much do we got? We got enough, 6. So we got that maxed out. So I guess from here it's just maxing my shields. Not a terrible place to be in. And one more time, let me just check because I'm getting my runs confused. Do I have the backup DNA bank? No, I don't. So I went a little bit more aggressive there. So that means I gotta babysit my stuff and be kind of careful. So now that we're all back in position and weapons are firing as fast as they should be, let's kill some slugs. This time for maximum scrap. So that's not a slug. In fact, that is a not very friendly mantis. I am going to hack their weapons because that's way too much bombing and ballistics. And where are you boarding me? Really? In the mind control? Well, since you are a mantis, I can actually work with that a little bit. Alright, so this time we're going to wait for all the things to be able to fire. And let's go ahead and hack those bombs. And let's go ahead and hack. Not hack, let's go ahead and see how much. 5 damage, that'll do. So both of those deactivated. Hopefully can knock out that missile in time. Got high hopes. Didn't do it. Come on, dog. There we go. Is this going to be the time? Or can I actually kill the ship this time? Maybe I can. If I fired a little different angle, I could possibly kill the whole thing, but we'll do it like this. That's one way to do it. Yep, you're dead. Yay, 48 scrap. So let's go ahead. We're going for shields next, so might as well get the health point there. Very valuable to get your health points up if you can spare the scrap, and right now I do have kind of an expensive run here. So we don't have a rock crew member here. We refuse, and they're going to open fire. They're going to try and mind control my Linnaeus. They do not have a med bay, but they do have a lot of people on here. So that is a very large missile launcher. But they do have 4 shields. So I'm going to bank on being able to take out the missile launcher here in just a second. Would be good to probably upgrade my other stuff here in just a second. So fire the things. And let's see, how can we do... Okay, it didn't take out the missile launcher, and that's really unfortunate, but... Fire again, maybe this time. Nope. So, stop hitting my engines. Please dodge. Oh, good! 32% evade chance would have been really nice. I should have micromanaged my evade appropriately, yet I'm still not doing that. Okay. So, chain laser's trying to do its thing. Their weapon systems are mostly down. My hacking will be up next. Wow, okay, I hit spacebar too many times and I kind of missed out on the pike beam window. I still kind of missed out on the pike beam window. And this is where Advanced Edition is kind of fun and new with how shields recharge, because if you do enough damage, they'll still recharge constantly. I'm not going to accept surrender. We are, however, going to fire multiple flak cannons and kill you, because you're just hacked all to hell. Yay, you're dead. So 37 scrap, 3 fuel. That's good enough. It's not great. So how many more jumps can I make before the exit? Should be able to make quite a few. Okay, tap into their comm frequency. You overhear a conversation about blah blah blah. You realize you won't have time to do this because it is the slug quest probably. So we're gonna see if we can go around here. Sorry, blah blah blah. That maybe I should talk through my moves a little bit more. So one fight. At least we're getting a lot of jumps, so that's something. Let's see here. Attack! Why not? That is a lot of weapons. So we're going to hack their weapon system. And I guess I'll mind control their cockpit, depending on where they board me. I'm actually going to mind control their borders, just because that will help me out a little bit. Hack for fun and profit. Wait for the pike beam to come on up. And aim for those. Alright, so how many shots can I hit? Can I pixel perfect this? No. Well, I can't get the engines in the shields, but we'll go like this. And that'll be alright. So missile launcher's still up, which is unfortunate. Double flak because I can. Maybe I'll take it down this time. Nope. Well, got something. Need the evade. Need you to not be taking out my cockpit right now. That is more than a little annoying. Need you to not be hitting my weapon system. That is pretty annoying. Let's go ahead and get Ohm off the shields. Now that he's finally having a chance to level his shields a little bit. I really don't want Notch to get hit there, so hopefully the hacking will be back on time. Oh, they're going that way. Okay, whatever. And now they're leaving my ship. Good, get the bleep out. And can I take it down this time? Probably not. So they're trying to leave. Good, got the missile launcher down. That's exactly what I wanted. So oxygen back online. Gonna have weapons back online in just a minute. So we'll take care of that at the appropriate time. And my hack would have been up before the next missile could fire, so we'll do that as we do. Guess I'm going to need some more system power if I'm going to be running like this. I don't have to mind control anybody right now. Although it's nice that it's back up. So let's everybody back to stations. Hacking commence. This should kill him. I should be able to do 5 damage out of all this crap. Yeah. Yay, repair burst. I'm not going to accept surrender. Well, I'm not going to get much better than 60 scrap from any reward, so I'll accept their surrender. Thanks, pirate. So we got another fight. That's good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our shields one more time. That way I can micromanagement. Then I'm going to get system power, then I'm going to get hacking upgrade. Hacking upgrade's usually one of the last things, but it's really nice to have for the flagship. I'm going to remember, though, if I do get hacked by the flagship to counter hack. So let's see here. The crew teleport's on. They're looking at our medical units. Do I counter hack that? No, let's just let them get it. Wow, not the room I wanted them to go in. Oh well. Especially with them hacking my medical bay. Let's get Ohm out of here too. So now they're just going to try and run away. Fortunately, I opened those doors myself. So I can't mind control them exactly. And I'm in a position now where I really need to hack their weapons. So we'll do that. So that's how we'll do this one. Put you all... This is a lot of crew micromanagement, but I promise there's a method to my madness. So 1 ion down. Hacking just in time, actually. Really in the nick of time there. I don't know what I'll be able to take down because of the cloaking. I'm going to try to take down something. Okay, really do not need you to be dying right here. If I kill my pilot, I'm going to be so sad. This would not be the time to have my pilot die. So let's see here. This may not be a great pike beam, but we have to do it to try and take down the missiles here. And didn't take him down, but did one more system damage. Slugs are dead. Close the doors. No, 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 no. Do not run back to your deaths. Alright, let's try again. Close the doors. That's the right button. And I'm clicking. I really should know what these buttons are. Come on, do it. Okay, took out the missile launcher at least. It's right in the engines. Whatever. Okay, we can deal with that. And my Mantis is at near max health, so he'll be okay. So good timing on that. Just gonna try and kill the ship now. And yeah, I know that laser's not the perfectly timed beauty that you want. See if we can do more damage. As long as they don't repair what can be repaired, I should be okay. And is that going to do it? Yes. Alright, important question of the day. Do I kill Notch? Notch is very low health. I'm not entirely sure of the answer to that. You know what? I think he should be able to get enough dodging experience by the time we go back, so Notch, return to the planet. I guess you could say. Go, go, go. Let's actually power up our med bay, though. And the ship needs more power. And what else do we got? Now, I do have a backup pilot if it does come to that. Alright, so apparently I forgot how the pause button worked on this and accidentally stopped recording, but we're back. Alright, so Ohm, I really don't want to kill Ohm at this rate, so... because we'll see if we can get him to live. Maybe I do need to power up other things, but I feel like my power distribution is really spread out right now, and I really need to get some more reactor time. We'll see what happens here, but I'm going to be able to hit the exit in time. That's a plus. And I'm going to get a good repair if I can make it out of this sector alive, so... nothing here. To the exit, no anti-ship batteries. And making it to sector 8 with a lanai speed does not unlock a C-type. But I did make it, so that's a plus. The last stand. Hooray! So I am going to go ahead and go through the little text here. 10 hull points repaired, which is actually not a max repair. There's a base, there's multiple fights. We're trying to get to here. And we're going to do this next time. We're going to see if we can kill the flagship. But that's it for now. This is Way to Fail with FTL Faster Than Light. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time.